a little bit. Well, your business is so interesting to me because I don't think there's one like it that I've experienced. I want to start before we get into introducing it. What was the first tantrum that you've had in your life, and what do you remember about it?
Oh, I come from a family that did not play temper tantrums. I had a mom. I come from aunties, grandmas that give that look. I don't know if you've ever had that look. That's like you bet not even
The
dare.
look of death.
Yes. Did you so all through my childhood, I don't really ever think I had like big emotional outbursts because that's essentially what a temper tantrum is. It actually wasn't until my adulthood that I had my first temper tantrum. And not gonna go into great details, but I was in my undergrad.
Yeah.
I went to, St. Cloud State, and I was studying biology. For whatever reason, I had it in my head I was gonna be a doctor, although I do not have the stomach for it.
Mhm.
And I learned that going into my junior year, just right at the cusp of, like, getting ready to be done, and had to take chemistry and human anatomy together, and I literally crashed out.
Yeah.
And I had my very first temper tantrum. Like, I was in my dorm room, and I was just so pissed. I had got a really bad grade, and I just crashed out. That's what yeah.
It
Just
was I mean, I so do you look back to that moment when you think about the origin of this business, like, as a release? Because sometimes we hold things in and we don't realize how much we need that.
Yeah.
Is that
Um,
or
I think a lot of mini moments like that led up to this idea because I went through undergrad and then just life, right? Like, your life in your 20s, and I had a most people are like, 20s." I'm like, "I did everything you were supposed to do in your 20s, married, divorced, traveled, I went to grad I did all the things." And in all of those life moments, I just had really big emotional moments. And then just once I was finishing, grad school, or I was, like, right in the heat of graduate school, um, I decided to do 2 masters in 2 years. And I don't remember exactly when I crashed out, but I did. And I was just like, I need a space where I can do this safely because I don't think there's anything wrong with being in tune with your emotions, right? Like, we all have them, but I think that there's something wrong when you do it negatively. So I'm like, what can I like? I need a space where I can like throw things and break things, and you know what I mean. And so
absolutely.
then I was just like, you know what? I want a rage room. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? And I started like Googling, and I was like, oh crap, this is a thing. Like, let me see about this because yeah, I
I
hear
respect
this.
that so much. I love that. Okay, so what is the name of the business and what's your mission? What's your mission and vision?
So the name of the vision is House of Tantrums. It got its name literally because a tantrum was happening, and I was just like, this is a normal occurrence, right? So House of Tantrums. Um, and what was the second
What's
question?
your vision for the
Mm,
business and the impact that you wanna make?
the oh God. That it's okay to have big emotions. Like, I just want a safe space for you to be able to come and like work them out. Um, I don't know about anybody else, but even, like, when I'm happy, I'll smash things, or when I'm sad, like, I'll smash things, or, I have, trying to be politically correct, and I don't know why. Um, I'm a
This is your
gun
show.
I'm a gun owner. Mhm, and I love to go to the gun range, whether I'm happy, sad, angry, but I love the emotional release that comes from it. And it makes me just feel so much better coming out on the other side, and I want that for people, especially in this day and age, in our culture, in our society. We all are just big emotional balls of just pent up energy. And I want people to have a safe space to like go and rage out and it'd be okay. Like, if you want to go in that room and just scream for 30 minutes, yeah, do you. Like, that's okay. But I hope that on the other side that you come out refreshed, relieved, like, okay. And you can go back out and conquer whatever it is that's got you feeling so pent up and balled up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so is there I mean, I don't know all about the science of this, but I feel like there is, to like getting that out of our body. We don't realize how much emotion we store in the body and the somatic release of that. Like You wanna can you share a little bit about that and educate? I'd love to learn, or maybe it's more experiential than talking about the science, I don't know.
Um, so I know that there's science behind it. Now, do I don't have the quite exact science. Um, I started really I think that I didn't have the emotional intelligence to really, like, put names to my emotions and stuff. So I started going to therapy about it, and in there, I kinda started to, like, "Okay, like, this is some scientific now, can I spread it all back out? Absolutely not."
Well, that's
Um,
not necessary.
but there
If it
is
works, it
some
works.
it works, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's some scientific things about how you release. Now, some people, you might go to the gym, you might go yoga, you find something that might not be as violent as, like, smashing something, but there's things that we all do that gives us those different type of emotional releases. Um, so I don't really quite have the scientific answer, I suppose, for that. But that's also what's motivating me while I'm building my business to go back to get my doctorate.
Uh,
So I'm gonna do it in
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you. Something psychology developmental, something in that field so that I can put the words behind why this is good for you
Yeah.
and why it could be good for you.
And, what's powerful is your story. I just think that that is so amazing. I think, you talked about thank you for sharing about how it was when you were young. What would you say to your little self? If you could give her the opportunity to let it out.
I would tell her to let it out, but probably do it in your room. But just, do it in your room.
Yeah.
Um, Not saying that, and I learned this as an adult, and I think that it's just kind of like maybe a generational thing. Like our parents didn't really necessarily deal with their emotions, and their parents didn't deal with their emotions. And so now our generation and even younger, they're all about their mental health and they're all about dealing with their emotions and they're all about, their feelings and whatnot. Um, and so I would say to her to do it, to be loud, to be who you are, but do it in a respectful manner. I think that's where it all comes. You can have a temper tantrum and it still be respectable, I suppose.
Yeah, and safe.
And
You're making it safe.
yeah,
That's amazing. It sounds like there's a generational healing opportunity
I,
as well because we carry what I'm hearing you're saying is we carry things, patterns from our parents and we don't realize that, oh, there's another healthier way. So that's
yeah.
fantastic.
And talk therapy doesn't always work for people.
Yeah.
As I'm working through my business, my background is in event planning, and I like to say that I create experiences. An experience that I would love to create is family healing, because why not? When you and your sister haven't talked in years, come to the rage room and come smash some shit out with her, right? Come to the car smash and come work that out. That can bring about a lot of healing and a lot of conversation. Um, in a safe manner,
Yeah.
right? I have 5 siblings, and there's been a lot of moments that we just had built up tension, and it's just like, if I could just, like, you know what I mean? Like, go in your room and just, like, smash that Xbox that you love so dearly, like, that would just make me feel so much better, but, you can't. So I feel like there can be some healing, even with couples, right? You're having a heated argument, and sometimes you just wanna take a bottle and just throw it. Not necessarily at your partner, but you just wanna throw it, you just wanna break something. So instead of messing up your house, how about you come to the house of tantrums and you can mess it up, right? Or just like there's yes, I hope that there's some healing that can definitely take place in there for families and friends and people that you love.
I love that. I think that's so amazing to give people opportunity to restore relationships, let it out, honor how they're feeling, but say, okay, here's the container for that.
Mhm.
We don't have to do that here. Our home can be calm, it can be respectful, and then we can, with respect, choose to both go here and work
Yeah,
this out.
and work it out.
Wow.
And work it out in a fun way because
That's like, yeah, it sounds like
I
fun too.
I mean, my
I
room
want to break something.
Right? My rooms
What
are
do I get to bring?
custom whatever you want. That's the best part about it.
Wow.
It's customizable. It's like, ugh, and I hate to even be saying this because I just got food poisoning from them, but it's like the Chipotle of like, you know what I mean? Like you go in
Your
there
own
and
bowl.
you build your own rage package. Whatever it is, whatever you want, like a grandbaby piano, dresser, laptops, computers, whatever
Okay,
you
how much does
want.
the grandbaby piano cost though?
We'll have to circle back to that. Yes, we'll have to circle back to that.
Okay.
You come with customizable weapons or tools, they like to call them. They said weapons is a little
Okay.
violent.
Yeah, yeah.
But like you want a sledgehammer, you want a wired bat, you want a chainsaw,
Wow.
you want to get personal and get some brass knuckles and go at it.
Okay.
Um, that's a way. We have our arts flat room, so you can go in there, get get
Channel
with the
that inner warrior.
get with the paint. You can get paintballs or darts, and you can go in that way. I'm a big Nerf gun person, so I have a big collection of Nerf guns. If you want to go in there and just shoot it out, or again the gun range or the car smash, there's just so many different ways that it's like even if like smashing things that way doesn't work, like come explore some other things. Like just let go and just be.
I love that. There's something about not taking yourself too seriously too. Wow.
Um,
Okay, so what would you say to somebody who is like, "Gosh, I'm not that out there," but they know this might help them, but they're afraid.
Yeah,
What would you tell them?
I wouldn't tell them anything. I'd probably give them a plate and just be like, throw it on the ground, because that's how it starts.
Got chills actually.
Right?
There's
You
like
just
you don't know what's like until you experience.
till you experience it. So it's just like, just try it. And if you don't like it, you do not have to commit to it.
I love that. I love that. Don't knock it till you try it.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Don't knock it till you knock it the minute
Till
you
you,
try it.
till you try, like whatever. Yeah. And I used to hate that as a kid. It's like, whatever. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But
Yeah.
then as like you grow up, you're like, well, how do you know you don't like it?
Right.
Right? Just because somebody told you that,
Yeah.
or because you heard, or because you saw, it's like just go experience it. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But at least you can say, I tried that.
Yeah.
And then go back to talk therapy if that's your thing, or to the gym, or whatever you do to relieve stress, or go be back at home and shrivel up. I don't know.
That's so cool. So you don't have to be like, someone might be like, okay, well, I don't go to rock concerts. I'm not the type who goes listen to heavy metal, or maybe I'm not this, maybe I'm not hardcore enough, to
Yeah.
do this. Can anybody, is it inclusive?
It's inclusive for everybody. We have rooms starting. I want to say this, but then it's like, oh, liability and my insurance is already crazy high. But like, even like, even like, I want to make a toddler safe room because I've been a toddler teacher, and if you think they don't have pent up energy, they really do. And so it is inclusive for anybody from ages 2 to 100 plus, because emotions do not just stop, right? Like
Mm.
that's a thing we're all born with. So I want to make it so everybody can come and have fun. You don't have to have any level of experience. The only asterisk to that obviously is my gun range, and that's just for legal purposes. But even that, you can start at the age of 8 as long as you have a parent.
Really?
Wow, so yeah, it's for
Okay.
everybody.
Wow.
It's something for everybody.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on this venture.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're blowing my mind. Um, okay, so then what would you say to we have just a minute or so left. Um, what's one thing that you want people to know, about what it's like on the other side?
This shit is hard. Can you say that? Like building your own business, um, it's hard, but it's fun. I it's every time I like go to like start typing and working on like my business and the finances, like I just get like this joy inside of me because I just know like it's something that we could use in this world, right? Like just a place we can go and just like you said, not be taken serious and just let our emotions through. And I know like that's gonna be helpful. And so I'm just excited to like share it with the world. It's the first ever multi high adrenaline attraction facility of its kind. So that's exciting. I'm a Black woman doing it, which is also exciting. That's breaking down just different kind of barriers. And so it's just exciting. Like to be able to bring this to people, and I want people to be able to, like, hear it and be like, "Okay, I wanna try this," and then they come and try it and be like, "Okay, so how much is your membership? Like, how do you know, what are your hours?" Like, I want them to be invested in it. I want them a commitment like you have to your therapist or to your gym. Like, I want it to be something that is a thing that people are committed to,
That's
their
amazing.
emotional wellness.
I love that. Well, you're a force in nature, and I'm excited to see the impact that you make.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Um, she dropped that mic. I thought it was